To give the devil their due, so to speak, here is the D&D tag that Ginny posted about 4 months ago. No way, shape, or form is this an original idea. Here are the questions. The link is at just Google D&D tag Ginny D PDF. It goes to a Google Doc document. Here it is. I've answered these questions hundreds of different times, at least once a year on RPG a day. So, I mean, you know, it's not original. I'm drinking water. Support me, water. You're free, but I'll still sell out. All right, so what was my first D&D character? The first character I actually made was a human fighter named Sam. The first character I actually played in a continuing game that wasn't just a bunch of silly one-shots and just stuff we did as kids. I would say there was probably a cleric I played named Saren. Which D&D class is your least favorite to play, or you do not want to play? Barbarian. Barbarian's not a class. It is a background. What D&D spell would you most want to have in real life? What superpower would I most like in real life? Because spells require components and run out. On the other hand, superpowers, telekinesis. Yeah, telekinesis. What's your favorite D&D monster? Rust monster. What's your favorite NPC villain that you've encountered? That I've encountered. The one that pissed me off the most was Lady Janeth in the Pathfinder Calmarine campaign. Wow, I was so angry when she betrayed us. What's my favorite NPC villain that you ever created? Well, it's got to be young Ked, who was 21 years old and still loved to dance. Has one of your characters ever died? Yes, all the time. Most recent character death? A bunch of Cthulhu-esque snake worms that attacked my character while he was checking out some ruins. Struck me several more times than I think they should have, and each blow subtracted a D4 charisma, so I died from charisma loss. What's your best natural 20 story? Roger and the Fireball. What's your best natural 1 story? Roger and the Fireball. I tell this story every year more than once. If you haven't heard me tell it, there are several videos with the Roger and the Fireball story. And if you want to hear me tell it again, I will gladly tell it. It is probably my favorite D&D story of all time. So yeah, my favorite natural 20, favorite natural 1 story, Roger and the Fireball. What's the highest level you've ever played your character to? Realistically, 13th. What's your favorite magical item? Rod of Lordly Might. If you had an IRL alignment, what would it be? Neutral evil. If you had to date one of your characters, which one would you pick? None of them. They're not real. Is there a character you want to play but haven't had a chance to play yet? No. I mean, there's always ideas, but I've played every type of character in D&D and other games. Are you a dice goblin or a dice minimalist? I am a dice minimalist. What rule or mechanic have you never quite wrapped your brain around? There's a lot. Stealth. Stealth. The assumption that stealth is also invisibility. Detecting anything. You know, that trap didn't go off because I detected traps. Well, why would you? It just doesn't make sense. Just any skill that says that you are actively going around detecting for things, and we know normal people don't do that. And what is it? How do you detect it? What the fuck is a trap? I mean, I don't know. Yeah. So that, yeah, anything. Those are always like just like, wait, what? No. And stealth. Anything like with sneaking skills, and the assumption that if I'm sneaking, I'm invisible. So there we go, D&D tag, because we want to give Ginny D her dues, because I have a tendency to say not nice things about her, but as I said before, I don't have any issue with her, the person, or her, the character. But here's the tag. Again, not an original idea. All you have to do is follow RPG a Day, or any of the other millions of channels and web pages and things that have done like this. So yeah, D&D tag, check it out. There we go, I did it. Talk to you later.